Alright guys, this is JOATD back with another video. Here in front of you is a Craftsman's 3,300 pounds per square inch, 2.5 gallons per minute pressure washer. Alright. The motor on this pressure washer is a Briggs and Stratton CR950 208 cc's motor. Now guys, someone gave me this. It wasn't working. I had to, basically comb through it. First thing I did was I poured out all the old gas that was in it. I changed the spark plug. I changed the oil in it. I changed the filter on it. And of course, I also cleaned the carburetor. Now, here at the back side of the motor is the water pump. Another problem I was having with the water pump was the unloader valve was damaged. This right here is the old unloader valve. It's supposed to be like a knob on top of this, so that you can adjust the PSI. Basically, to get this out, I had to take a drill bit and drill holes in the top of it. Take a screw and drill it into the hole, and then use the screw for leverage with a pair of vice grips. I snapped a pair of vice grips around the screw, and then I used it as leverage to put the pry bar underneath the pliers. And then I just kept hitting the pry bar with a hammer until it finally pulled this out. I put penetrating oil and everything on this thing, and I could not get this thing out. You can see right here where the drill bit broke off, into the unloader valve. So I bought a new unloader valve. I'll put where I got it from in the descriptions. This is the new unloader valve here. Now, to get this unloader valve out, this little pin right here, you just stick a flathead here and just pull this out, and then take a flathead and stick it in between these springs and then pull up on it and it'll come out. I just didn't have that with the old one. The old one was different and it was hard to get out, but we got it out. So we got the new unloader valve in. And what we're going to do on this video is I'm going to show you how to change the oil in this pump. All right. All right. So I've already removed this back plate for the water pump, and I've already drained it. This pump here, you cannot drain this pump. This is like a sealed pump. So the only way to get the oil out of this pump is to just take it loose and let it pour out. Now we have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Torx bit screws, they are T40s. So we got our T40 bit here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these loose. These are the screws here. Now, you have to pull these out slow because there are 3 springs in here that's going to be pushing against this way. So I'm going to loosen this up just a little bit. Same with the one on this side. All right. take these screws out. Take this off. Now, just to let you see this other side here, these are the springs that I was talking about. Those are the valves. So basically, this in here isn't flat. It's, see how it's leaning? It's leaning this way. So when you put this back on, it's going to be hard to put this back on because these springs are going to be pressing against this. So I'm going to just let this hang here. Now, it still has a little oil in there, but I'm not really worried about that. Most of these water pumps take non-detergent oil, pump oil. This brand right here, SIMPSON, this is a non-detergent pump oil. Okay, if you turn on the back and you look right here at the top, you can't really see it, but right here at the top, see, it says oil is a non-foaming oil. So non-foaming oil means that it doesn't have detergent in it. If it had detergent in it, it would foam up. So you want an oil that does not do that. And this right here is one of them. So this is what you would need. Okay, now this particular, like, it's hard to know how much oil is supposed to go in here. So I had to do a little digging, and I'll have this in my descriptions down at the bottom. It'll have a list of all the different oil types that go in different water pumps, okay, for pressure washers. What I did was I took this little solo cup. I took a measuring cup. I poured 4.5 ounces in the measuring cup of water. I poured the water into the cup, and then I drew a line to where that water is. So basically, I'm going to take the oil and fill that oil up to this line, and then I'm going to pour it all into the water pump. So let's go ahead and pour it in. All right. So that right there is 4.5 ounces, and we're going to pour all of this into here. Okay. Now I'm going to lean the pressure washer a little forward some more because I don't want this to pour out. So we're going to go ahead and pour the oil in. And give it a second. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean this forward a little bit more. Try my best to stop it from pouring out. Now, the directions said this particular pump takes less than 5 ounces, so I went with 4.5. Now, if I see that it is filling up a little bit too much, I may go down a little less. All right, so we got the whole 4.5 in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I still have to put this back plate on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean it forward just a little bit more. Okay, so this is the hard part, putting this back part back on. Basically what you're going to do is make sure you get all your screws. And then you're going to get this part. Now, it's going to go on with the unloader valve up. I'll put that on, and the first thing I'm going to do is press it down and try to get at least one screw in. So okay, so I got one in, and then we're going to put this one in, but we're going to go at a star angle, so one up here and then one down here. And we're going to press, you got to press down on it. Okay. Now press down on it again to get the other screws in. Then we have one more over here to the side. All right, so now it's on. So we're gonna take the, I got an impact. I'm gonna start up to the top and then go to the bottom, but I'm gonna put pressure on it. We're gonna go ahead and do this one at the bottom. Put in right here. Okay, so we got the pump closed, and I'm gonna tighten up these two here because I took them apart too. And then under here, because I took that apart. Same. And that should be it. This is already tightened down. So we got everything down, and we got the 4.5 ounces of oil in. Now I'm gonna clean the bottom of this. A little bit came out, but it didn't leak. You gotta make sure that you got this thing leaning forward. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this back up. Just pull it back a little bit. There we go. All right. So zoom up on it just a little bit. I got everything set. Like I said, I got the new unloader valve in, and I got the pin in. I put the new oil in, and I tightened everything up. So today we're gonna check out everything on the pressure washer that we fixed to see if everything's working properly. So basically we're just gonna hook everything up. All right, and we're gonna hook the hose up. Make sure that filter is in there. It could have came out when you were doing the work. everything down. We got the gun on, and I'm gonna turn the water on. All right, so we're gonna turn it on, and let's see. Open the choke, turn the gas on, and let's see what it does. So I realized that I had the choke halfway open or closed. So once I pushed it all the way to the right, it kept the pressure the whole entire time. So you can't have it like right here. It'll work, but it'll eventually start to kind of bog out a little bit. So you gotta push it all the way, and that's all that was wrong. Other than that, this bad boy working. All right, this is JOATD, and I'm out.